Hey, it's Eirdís. I'm an Icelandic Chinese artist, and I'm currently here in Tokyo about to draw another one of these portraits. So on the first day, using charcoal, because we're actually exploring a new medium, I never used charcoal. We did this piece, and then we created not this one, but this one as the second one. And as a third one, it was actually no, it was not this one. The third piece was this one, and the fourth, which we did yesterday, was this one. And as you can see, I painted the background on these two just because it was calling at me. I started visualizing this sort of orange salmon-y color, and I felt like, yeah, this was the color that we should do. And then we all chose together to use blue. Hi, Ken. What is up? Hello, hello. Um, yeah, so I guess we're just waiting for everyone to join us, but I will be starting the drawing as usual. And if you have a sketch pad yourself, you can draw alongside with me. I'm thinking perhaps, oh, I already drew here. Maybe at the end of the video, just to keep this kind of exciting, I will also be painting the background of these two. I think that's going to be really fun. In the meantime, we are going to start a new drawing. And because we actually struggled so much with this side portrait yesterday, let's do another side portrait, but this time facing the other side of the room, I guess. She's going to be facing this side. And I'm going to be starting off by using a pencil. I'm actually going to find another pencil because this one is 5B, which is kind of a thick pencil for the start. So I'm gonna go get something like an HB. Okay, this is an HB. And if you're curious as to what an HB versus a 5B looks like on this paper that has T on it, this is an HB, okay? And now on the same strength, I've not even tested this out myself, maybe. Yeah, same strength, exact same strength. This is a 5B. Do you see how this is so much darker than this? Which means this is so much more of a commitment than that. Yeah, so I think it's a good idea if you want to just, we're going to be hanging out for a bit. If you guys want to be, I don't know, drinking tea, coffee, whatever, to get yourself comfortable, feel free, because this will be at least an hour of sketching. And as usual, we're just going to trust the process. The pages are not, perfect, but lol. Okay, so I guess we're just going to start, guys. And hope for the best. We have about, I have been following the hour timeline. But the goal actually is to get quicker and quicker at the drawings. And to really just focus on the shadows and so forth, instead of being so fixated on getting the shape right, just imagining the placement of the shadows. All right, so we're doing, I don't know if you can already tell. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Not sure if I mentioned this yesterday in my stream. I usually do at some point, since there's so many new folks joining us every day, that I actually also do art healing workshops. So for me, the angle in which I've started, I go at my career is I actually use art for myself as a way to ground myself in this craziness of this world. And oh, hi from Israel. Oh, I'm so happy, Ken, that you think this is so satisfying. I'm really grateful for that. That's wonderful. But yeah, I just really want to bring some of this um, energy that I get from creating art to you guys. See, I'm already too fixated on the lines. I think I want to focus more on the shadows. But I realize that there's just so much value that art brings that is beyond, you know, needing to have it at home per se. For instance, you guys enjoying my videos, right? That already is sending out this type of the energy that I feel when I'm creating art, which is why I keep getting drawn to making art over and over again. Because it really just is so relaxing and grounding, and I am very anxiety prone, so for me that's a big deal. I'm drinking tea as we're hanging out. Hey Jax, hello everyone. So we're just gonna trust the process, okay? I'm doing another side profile like I did yesterday, except this time we're turning the other way around because I just was so, I feel like I did an awful job at what I did yesterday. I mean, no, it ended up turning cool, but it took me ages to really navigate that space though. See, that's not right. It's like weird with profiles because if you just get things slightly off, then it's a huge difference. Hi, Tech King. Hey. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going live every day, or most days, basically. Around this time, or sometimes an hour or two later. We actually just came up with this schedule. Like, it just happened. Because it looks like it's a schedule that works for lots of people. And it's actually kind of nice for me because it's before I do my usual work. So it's like, okay, starting my day with checking in with everyone, a little vibe check, making sure everyone's in a good place. And then going off into my days and working on the actual collection for my exhibition coming up, which is quite exciting. So it's slowly happening, guys. Thank you so much, Tech King. I appreciate it, Emerson Barbary. I don't know, are you guys drinking anything while you're watching this? I'm having my morning tea. Just a basic English breakfast tea. And I'm actually, just got up not too long ago. I've been sleeping far too late. Let's see. Yeah, I've been sleeping really too late, essentially, and waking up very late. I would have loved to have done a mini workout before, but I gotta be somewhere after this video, so I want to give us enough time. Oh, the ear is a little bit too high up, I think. Let's see. It's probably more like here. Is it? Not sure. Let's first figure out the draw, okay? Hi, George Pitts. What's up? What's up? Really? Do artists sleep a lot? Is that a thing? I did not know that. Yeah, it's been, I don't know. I think I just have a hard time accepting the natural patterns because the rest of the world always tells you that you should wake up early and it's a more productive day that way. But truthfully, I just make my best work at night. And because I've been getting into the zone of creating my collection recently again, that's actually what got me into this sleep routine again. Because I had one night where I just got into flow state. Oh, hi, user random alphabet. Welcome back. Let's do another pin, shall we? Oh, it's all good. I didn't really see anything like that was too inappropriate about the text that they were writing. Like, it's all good, man. So yeah, because I lost track of what I was saying. It's fully gone. Well, I'm just, oh yeah, because the rest of the world, everyone says it's better to wake up early. I kind of have this guilt of waking up late, but for the most part it kind of works a lot of the times just better for creating if I wake up later, but it's not necessarily good for, maybe mental health, I suppose, because you don't get as much sunlight. Yeah, exactly, Ken. Thanks, user random alphabet AA. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. We're still just figuring out all the shapes, making sure everything's in place. Damn, this is the most amount of portrait drawing that I've done in maybe ever. I don't really do portraits, and I don't know how I'm doing this too. Like, it's just coming out of me. Well, I do know, but it's very automatic what's happening here. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Like a message like it looks like da 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 da. Like, I'm totally okay with that. Like honestly, for me, I primarily get really annoyed if it's if they're spamming and saying, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind that. It's fine. Hey, George Pitts, what's up? What's up? Yeah, you know what it is? If I had to sort of, so I don't want to give you guys all the tricks. No, we'll turn it into a workshop. But for me, like, the primary thing I think and why art is so wonderful, and I think it just kind of happens naturally for me in a lot of ways, is because I feel so relaxed about it. Like, I have no expectations going into it, essentially, for the most part. Of course, I'm like, oh, wait, I'm not doing a good job. Like, you'll hear me on these lives be like, this is not a good job. But overall, I'm trusting the process, and I'm very chill. And if I don't do a good drawing, maybe in one of these lives, I'll just be like, oh well, next time, And so the whole process, like, there's so much trust involved. Thank you. Thank you. It's Jenny. So it's, what's funny is that my actual collections are far more harsher. They're not soft at all. Well, I think it's a combination of soft and harsh what I do. So a lot of the times my first layers, which, by the way, you guys can wait one sec. You guys can actually add me on Instagram to see what I usually do. But usually I do quite expressive art, and I don't do realism at all. But it just occurred to me that I want to improve my skills, so. And, take it to the next level. Like, I think I'm always looking to get better at what I'm doing. And just because you're, you know, a working artist or musician or whatever, it doesn't mean you should stop listening to music. Or if you're a filmmaker, it doesn't mean you should stop, you know, exploring and learning, because it's all about, you know, constantly honing those skills and improving the tools that you're working with, right? So that's pretty much what we're doing here. Thanks so much, George Pitts. I appreciate it. Well, I would love that. That would be so amazing. It really does help me continue to do what I love doing the most, and just providing you guys with value, and it makes me so happy. I'm so happy that I started streaming serendipitously, and it just has felt so aligned and in flow. And this is only the beginning. Like, there's so many things. Like, eventually I'll be taking in requests and stuff like that for what you guys would love me to draw, and then we'll end up doing all these fun challenges and stuff. You draw Indian. Great, I'm usually working on drawing and painting, but recently... Which one was inappropriate? I haven't been... I don't look at the messages the whole time. I'm usually working on drawing and painting. Oh yeah, I love clay. I really think it's, you know, because it's all working with your hands. I actually love sculpting, and I don't think I'm any worse at sculpting than drawing in a lot of ways, because it's so similar. So I think if you like to work with your hands, you know, it's like there's something sensual about it, right? You're into working with your hands. Then probably you also like yeah, drawing, sculpting, all of that fun stuff. Streaming took me so long to get to the first house. Wait. When I started streaming, it took me so long to get the first 50 subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, like, that kind of comment could probably be removed. Yeah. Yes, exactly. It's Jenny. Like, that's why I'm so addicted as well. Yeah, honestly, you're doing a great job. Use a random alphabet. Like, I see what you're doing, because it's also nice, because I'm also not looking at the chat very often, so it's nice when I look down that they're all like messages that are, but yeah, you know, whatever you feel. Whatever you feel. Thank you, Ken. Are you referring to the usual collections I work on Instagram, or these portraits? Oh, she's really... This is quite expressive, I will say. I'm trying to capture the mouth area and eye area now before I go in with the charcoal and I guess the ear. So we're going to spend basically a little longer than the last days on the pencil, just because I want to make sure the shape is really there. Thanks, Jenny. I really appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, this is only the beginning, guys. I'm gonna continuously think of ways to provide more and more value for you guys, and also at the same time, you know, use this as the streams for me to improve my skills, because I'm giving myself like exactly an hour to 2 hours a day now to learn and get, you know, to improve. and the rest of the time I'm developing my actual collections. You're working on regulating your protectiveness. Just know I'm really chill. It's more just about convenience than anything. Like I don't get affected very much by these. I think it's just annoying if I'm having to scroll and it's like just all negative, which we only had happen I think once or something. And I was like, okay, well, this is just, I don't even feel like scrolling now, you know, because the guy had just spammed everything. Yeah. Well, Jenny, that's the thing. Like, I actually, a few years ago, I was on YouTube and like in 2020, I was making videos. I wasn't doing lives, but I was making videos of what I was doing. And guys, if you want to see the earliest videos and you're curious, I also looked very different back then. I had short hair, short platinum hair. Like I was experimenting with my hair a lot. Baby me. But if you want to see those earliest videos on how I started, you can go on my Patreon account and purchase like the bundle to see. But anyway, so I was doing those videos and it was a lot of work, honestly, and it wasn't really getting much traction considering how much work I was making my videos really creative too. You know, there'd be some silly, goofy moments and of course also lots of awkward like those videos are damn, can I just say I'm doing it, this is like actually looking like a face and I'm only using pencil here. Hey, I really feel like I am improving, even though this is like the 5th drawing or something. Um, but yeah, and then this time around, I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna stream because I don't have so much time at all to edit videos. And I also don't really know like what direction I want to take with my channel yet. I know obviously what you know, my skill sets, and I know that I love making art. That on top of the fact that I was just feeling lonely in the studio and I needed input. Like input meaning like I feel like art is all about giving. Like I'm constantly giving my gifts away from me, but I don't get nearly as much input as I am giving. So I was like, I think maybe the lives could be a good way to feel like there's a reciprocated energetic dynamic, um, that would also feel very motivating for me on a day-to-day basis. And it's so quick because all you have to do is hit the button and voila, you're literally like you don't have to edit anything. Um, so Jenny, basically, it's so easy and you can actually just you don't even have to be chatting. There are times when I just drift off and I'm not even talking. So I'm only reading the last comments that you guys are writing, by the way. So if there's anything important, just, yeah, I guess you can copy paste it so I see it again. Making videos, like streaming wasn't popular back then, but you inspired me to get. Yeah, if that can, is that something I can do for you guys in these videos, like, just to inspire you to be doing the thing that your soul is yearning to do, like that feels like, hey, I feel amazing about that. Like that feels so purposeful. Like I make art because my soul needs me to do it and I'm following the direction of it. But I also know what it feels like when you're misaligned with your path. And I don't want that for anyone. Like I want you guys through what I'm doing here to be more in tune with like what are the things that you're supposed to be doing and you're not doing because you're afraid, you know? And you can do it on a smaller scale. Like I don't recommend you know, a full-time art career. I actually really don't recommend it. But I do recommend, I mean, in general, not recommend. Who am I to recommend that? I I believe that it is pivotal for you to get in touch with yourself and what you want to be doing every day, and just being in that joy, because life is, there's so much suffering and so much difficulty in life, and it's important for us to try to be in alignment with ourselves to make this ride a little bit better, you know? I think the guy writing in the other language was commenting on Turkish. Oh yeah. I mean, it's more just like the annoyance of that, right? Like, I don't even know what he was writing. But it's just like takes space, so I can't actually see what everyone else is writing, you know what I mean? So I think that was like just kind of annoying. Wait. Hey Shadow, what's up? We are building a family on here. An art family. And I think we're on a really good roll. Like, I'm really starting to love this process a lot. Yeah, guys. And you can also check out my usual collections on my Instagram, because believe it or not, this is very much not what I this is not my usual art. Very relevant username here to be called Shadow when I am literally shadowing over here. Okay, so it's a moment of truth. We're going to be using this, but I want to see how much, you see how there's, okay, ignore this T mark, but you see how there's already so much load. I'm calling it load, but it's actually paper. So I'm just removing that, but I don't even know if I can. I don't know what people do with this kind of thing. Can I sharpen this? Let's find out. No. We found out. We found out together. Now it just looks ugly. Okay, so I think I got... Now it's an ugly thing. But we don't care, because it's about results. Alright, guys. You're about to see some serious transformation. Hold on to your hats. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna first blend out... I'm just like slowly developing a strategy. No one taught me this, by the way, guys. Like, it's just intuitive that's going on here. But let me see. No one taught me this, but I can teach you guys what I am intuiting. However that makes sense. But yeah, so what I'm doing now, because this ends up getting all this load on here, like the shadows end up darkening the paper that I'm using right now to blend it. So I'm first doing the edges into the highlights so that it doesn't get dirty. Thank you so much, guys, for all the likes and support. Like, it really makes a difference. I can't keep doing, like, basically one of the things I've realized now, having been a full-time artist for some time, right, for years, is really like how important it is to receive you guys, to receive people's support. And like, I really can't do this on my own, you know. And I consider artists and musicians and creatives, like, I feel like we're here to serve the community, however, whatever scale that is, but we are here to, you know, either entertain, educate, or bring culture, or make you guys reflect on your lives and things like that. Like, we have a very service type role here. Like, we give you, what's it called? Like, it's like, we offer a lens into the world, and that's what I feel like our role is. And so while we support, we're serving you guys in that way, the support really helps us keep it up. And when the loop stops, you know, like for instance, an artist doesn't share what they do with the world, they just keep it to themselves. I think that's unhealthy. Like that's not flowing well. And that's just something that I've realized is the best flow is when it's a back and forth flow. So the likes is a way to show that, to bring the energy back and so forth. So thank you so much, guys. And it charges what I do, and you know, hopefully it's a more enjoyable experience for everyone. I paint with honesty. Honesty heals. I love the affirmations, bro. That's so good. I actually like that. You can definitely keep, like, in every stream, just sort of, let's treat this as a healing experience. You know, every stream we kind of come on here and we ground ourselves in ourselves. We ground ourselves in the truth of who we are and spread that light into the world. You know, like, this could be a space for that. And I think that's perfect. That makes me really happy. It's also a reminder to self, because of course I don't always, I need to remind myself of that energy. I need to do daily practices, you know, for instance, drawing and mindfulness, to remember just how incredible, you know, like, how much choice we have in our life to have the kind of experience that we want to be having. Like, it's up to us, you know, and I think that's beautiful. So if you guys want to continue being on my channel and, like, joining me for these lives, you can totally join me daily, because I will be trying daily. The only difficulty is, obviously, there will be times where I can't control the hours. I'll still try to wake up, you know, let's say if I have a really busy day, I'll try to wake up early and maybe do this earlier in the morning. But that might be a bit tricky. Thank you, Shadow, so much. That's really, really helpful feedback, guys. And I see our community slowly growing, and we have more people on the chats little by little, like, but let's just, you know, it gives us time to also figure out the direction. Like, I definitely feel like I'm loving, you know, these videos recently. It's been a process. Like, User Random Alphabet has been there from the start, essentially. There's been several other of you that have been here from the start, and you've seen me sort of trying different things. I even I put my makeup on during one of these streams, which was hilarious. It was funny. It felt very unlike me, even though I love doing makeup. I should have started these streams years ago, because I used to do the craziest makeup, and I think that would have been really fun for you guys to watch. But I'm kind of past those years, to be honest. And for me now, I just feel like I care much more about really just how I can bring value to you guys. And I don't know, I guess I just don't want to spend so much time on my makeup anymore. Like, truthfully, it's like, nah, I want to, like, do things that, yeah, like make art and things like that. My name is Eirdís. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, George Pitts, you're the best. What the heck? I appreciate it so much. Oh, if you guys have Instagram, I would love a shout out on Instagram as well, like in a story or something. That would be so sick. And you'll also see like, oh, my Instagram is just Eirdis. But yeah, so the way you pronounce it is Eirdís. So the E and I together in Icelandic is pronounced as A. EI is A. Fun fact, right? And then the I with a, okay, this nose is not looking right. It's starting to get a little too dark, so I'm just gonna remove the excess. But this is like, no one taught me to do this. It just comes itself. It's like riding a bike. You just figure it out. But yeah, and then the I is I with a comma on it, which I don't actually know if I write it that way on my channel, because I'm not sure if you can actually do an I with a comma on it, but that's how my name is actually written. That's pronounced as E. Yes, Dark Side's on here. I think I even mentioned to you. I was like, oh, Dark Side was here with me from the very start. There's several of you guys that were here with me from the very start. So you've seen me really like slowly figure out the directions for my videos and how I can share what I do in the best way. You know, we've taken walks together to my studio live. Like, but I actually think this is working the most for me, because it's like, I'm also learning. I'm basically drawing, right, and expanding my skills at the same time in these videos. So it's just so much. We're hitting so many nails on the head. Thanks, Shadow. I'm the first person with this name. My dad had to get it approved by the government in Iceland. So I literally am the first person with this name, which is kind of wild. So if you guys like write eirdis.com, that's also my website. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of convenient for art or doing what I do, so I'm lucky with that. But I didn't like my name at all growing up because it's such a weird name. And I think a lot of the teachers, when I was moving schools, they thought I was a boy at first, because it has a little bit of a maybe masculine vibration to it when you first read it. Cool. That's awesome. Wait, I didn't know you could do that. Like adding it to the dictionary of your phone. My phone still always corrects Eirdís into something else, which is so annoying. Is Shadow in Hong Kong? I got so many friends in Hong Kong. I was there earlier in March this year. She keeps moving, Shadow. Yeah. Yeah, I move around a lot. So, okay, so we've been here for now 38 minutes. That's not bad. I've only used a pencil. That's crazy. So I'm actually, you know what? We're just going to continue on with the pencil trend. And I'm now using the 5B, guys. So we're just going one layer up, and in previous videos we would have already been using charcoal, but I just want to see what happens if I continue to layer in this way. Like maybe we can get even more depth going. Like, wouldn't that be cool? So let's just take some more focus though. Oh, yeah, where are you guys from? Are there more people than 18 viewers? Oh, now we have 22. Thanks so much, guys, for all the likes. Definitely helps out. We hit an all-time high yesterday. How many did we have? User random alphabet. We totally hit like a solid amount. I didn't even, yeah, I think I was just like, oh, why don't we try to get to 90? Like, and oh yeah, okay. We got 90 likes yesterday, which is amazing. Every day has been like an adventure doing these streams. Yeah, you know, I get quiet when I start doing the eyes because feels like it's important to do it well. Ooh, look at this. Wow. And I'm not using charcoal. I'm just using pencil so far. This is giving me lots of satisfaction. We're at 40 likes already, guys. I love this. Thanks so much for all the support. Damn. Actually, are you, for those of you, oh, thank you, Akipavi. I appreciate it. I swear, once we hit like 100 views at a time for a solid amount of time, I'm gonna be like, wow, I feel like that'll be worth celebrating, you know? I love that you guys are all so committed to my channel as well. It means so much to me. Like, I don't take that for granted at all. I'm so grateful for that. Because we're, like, you know, it feels like we're all hanging out together here. That's so funny. Imagine if streaming was a thing back then. Aw, Shadow. I'm going now. Oh, you're drawing. Okay, great. Yeah, just like, I mean, you can hang out here just to see what this ends up turning into, because we're actually going to, at the very end of the video, I would say it's worth staying till the end, even though I can tell like my process right now is, oh, actually no, I think this is kind of fun because so much happens in just 5 minutes, right, with the drawing. It's gonna, you can see how the layers really add up, but my point is you can also just wait until the end because I'm going to be painting the background of this drawing and 2 other drawings as well that we did previously. So you guys will be choosing the colors with me. I don't know, I'm kind of liking that there's no charcoal in here. Maybe I'll just use charcoal as the very end. Oh, I'm drinking English breakfast tea, guys. I don't know if any of you are also drinking. But yeah, we're just chilling. I actually have been slowly waking up while doing this live. In my previous last few days of live, I did a mini workout. So I was pretty awake before doing the live already. But today it was like slowly waking up, and I also did some journaling last few days before the live. Today I didn't do that. I've been writing down names of mentors and people that I really look up to, and like I'm really just exercising in my mind and focusing on thinking in a way that's really healthy and like breaking old habits. And I've been sharing that in the videos here as well, because I don't know, I guess maybe you guys can use my momentum as well and work on, you know, yourself as well, because honestly, none of us are perfect. But I think I just get a lot of satisfaction from improving as well. Like I just love improving all the time and learning. It's very motivating to me. All right, I think that I'm basically, yeah. Wait, have you ever sleepwalking? It's a good question. I think it's a very long time. Maybe when I was a kid, like a long time ago, but if you guys want to help me come up with names for her, that'd be cool. Or, you know, what's her story? And, you know, like maybe she kind of captures my mood today. Each of these portraits have been capturing my mood each day, it seems. Hi, Susan. Hi. What's up? Give the video a like if you're new here. Just show some love. We're always like doing a little bit of a like game on here as well, just to see how many likes we can get in the video. We've been hitting so many like what's it called, records recently. It's almost like every day has been a record. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but I feel like the pencil, just like I'm not using charcoal, but the pencil feels like it gives it almost a little bit more rawness, like weirdly. Like I don't know how to explain what it does, but it's kind of like I haven't used charcoal, right? But charcoal sort of mutes everything and blends everything out. But this, it's like, yeah, it's just beautiful. I'm loving this. So I'm still not sure how much charcoal I will be using realistically. We still have about 13 minutes. Maybe that's when I'll start introducing the charcoal a little bit more, but guys, post in our community, share your thoughts, your drawings. Yes, guys. Definitely. Definitely. So, besides these lives, you know, do people actually interact with the community posts? Like, is it worth me spending time even posting in the community post? Are you guys able to post into my community post? Like, how does all that work? I'm kind of a noob here on YouTube. Like, I don't really know how this stuff works. Yeah. Yeah, Shadow. Like, you guys can definitely help me, give me ideas for development of my community and the things that we can do as well. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Oh, we're close to 50 likes, guys. Look at that. All right, we definitely, let's get to 50 and then let's get to 60. We still have some time. Still have like 12 minutes and then I might go for longer. So how about this, guys? I'll use pencil for another 10 minutes, you know, until the hour mark, which is usually when we have been finishing the drawings, and then we're going to decide, comparing it to the drawings previously, if I should use charcoal, in which case I'll add some charcoal. And posting can actually be super invasive, but if you have a good group, it's fine. Okay. Well, let's be a good group. I think that's why, like, me setting the tone in the beginning and like talking about how I want this channel to be a place where you can come for good vibes and recentering yourself, remembering you know, the essence of who you really are and things like that. I think it helps anchor this channel a little bit and the types of people that come to it. So setting a little intention, I think, for all of us just to be mindful. So, you know, like I always say, none of us are perfect, but I think for my channel to be a place where we can be mindful and remember who we really want to show up as, and all of us to just hold each other accountable for that. More than that, you can ask for tips directly from Miss Eirdís. Yep, exactly. Exactly. So I guess giving her some braids. We haven't done any braids here yet. Not sure if it works out. Yeah, I mean, there's so many details. So when I give myself only an hour to work on something, I guess it limits it to that hour. Okay, so these I use charcoal. This one we've only used pencil so far. But I think it's still working. It's maybe I just took a little longer doing things that would have taken a faster time to do with charcoal. Okay, so let's actually, I don't know, I said I was going to keep using pencil. So let's actually do that. And then maybe we'll go a little longer than an hour so that we can use some charcoal to make it, to deepen the shadows even more. And then I will color the background. I think it's a good way to go. Yeah, I have done negative art. If you want to see what my art normally looks like, you can follow my Instagram. Because I usually do quite expressive art. Actually, I tried negative art. You have eye problems? Seriously? I don't know if it's like negative art. I think, I wouldn't call it that, but I make expressive art. So I alchemize the negativity into creativity a lot in my art. Like in my usual collections. I'm getting quiet. I don't even know. I guess I need to focus a little bit on the braids. Alright. Let's do a little bit of... Today's gonna be pretty chill. I'm gonna have lunch later somewhere around here, and then like after this live, basically, pretty much right after this live. And then I'll just be really buckling down and getting as much work done, basically. Yes, yes, use a random alphabet. Totes. What's the biggest bug I've ever stepped on? That's funny. I have no idea. Iceland actually didn't have any mosquitoes. Like, we don't really have bugs, you know, until just recently, like this year. It actually made the headlines because of how we really don't have mosquitoes. So it's pretty wild. But now we do, apparently. Which means it's warm enough to actually have mosquitoes there now. Oh, Diamond's here. It's been a while. I've not been looking at the chat that much because I'm actually multitasking. But damn, so nice to have you here. Yeah, so for anyone who wants to upgrade their skills, prepare a sketchbook and join us every day here. I apologize for the timing, like the time's kind of changing, but if you hit the bell notifications, you just see when I go live and you can join us. When I can schedule it, I will, but it's kind of hard for me to gauge each time. Okay, so we have 4 more minutes of pencil, and then I will see if any charcoal is going to make a difference, and then we'll do a background. Thank you. I was wishing I could post first. Alright guys, I really appreciate all the support I'm getting over here. Let's get to 60 likes though, shall we? I think that'll be fun. So we've consistently been like about 15 people on here in the live. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a community that is forming here. And ultimately we're just going to be doing all kinds of fun challenges here in future lives and such. You guys are all part of my community, y'all. Okay, so I think Diamond, that's the same Diamond as the Diamond that's been here from the start, no? Or is it a different Diamond user? Okay. So it's looking, we have like 1 more minute of pencil. Like, I'm starting to get antsy. So let's actually just blend it out then, I guess, for a minute. And then we're going in with the charcoal. But hey, it's good to know that at an hour just using pencil, I'm able to get so much detail as well. We are 2 away from 60, guys. 1 away from 60. What? What? Well, it's worth staying a little till the end, guys, because I'm about to paint the background as well. I would say. And also we're about to go in with some charcoal, which is gonna immediately make it pop probably even more. Yeah, so we're actually spending longer on this piece than the other pieces. So I'm going a little longer in this live, y'all. Did likes just get removed? I thought we were almost at 60. It's funny, I feel like we've been pretty consistent with the likes for the most part. And then when I'm like, all right guys, let's bring the likes up, that's when we get like a ton of likes. All right, I'm being quite focused here, so y'all, I can't see like all the chats. Okay, we're at 60 minutes, and now we're gonna use some charcoal. What is this? Okay, we're gonna use a 4B charcoal, and essentially we're just gonna deepen everything. Even more. So at this point we've already done so much pencil, so I guess the experiment here is whether the pencil, having so much pencil and then charcoal on top, actually makes it more dynamic. Or if actually I should have just gone in with the charcoal sooner, in which case I will be doing that technique in my next videos, or continue with that technique. I'm very focused now, guys, because I don't want to go on for 3 hours, you know? I think we still want to keep it. I think so far on average these videos have been going on for like an hour and a half, because I usually like to add more details at the very end. I feel like, from what I can tell, actually the pencil is making a difference, but we will do a comparison with the other drawings at the end that I did previously to see if it actually made it any better. Let's get some more likes though, guys. Let's get to 60. I'm just focused right now. But I'm feeling a little bit more awake. Just gonna drink my tea here. Slowly but surely. I wonder how much caffeine is in my tea. All right. Damn. Oh, it's looking so beautiful. Like, I kind of want to just keep going until I absolutely need to leave. So in about 30 minutes or so, that's when I have my lunch appointment. Guys, we're not even at 60 likes yet? What? What? Let's get to 60 likes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Love is all around me. This song, I think, won the Eurovision at one point. Okay, cool. We're at 60 likes. All right, guys. Can we get more likes? Yesterday, we got all the way up to 90, which is legendary. Legendary. It was an all-time high. Okay. I don't know what just happened there. That looked kind of weird. Alright guys, let's be diligent about the likes here. It's always really cool to, at the end of the video, just sort of see like how everyone seems to... It's like, how the heck are we getting so many likes every time at the very end of the video, you know? It's so funny. Okay. So I don't know if about you guys, but I notice a huge difference once the charcoal goes in, but I'm still feeling like the pencil was actually quite worthwhile. Let's get some more likes, guys. See if we can get to 70. That is 20 less likes than yesterday, but like still awesome and a success, I would say. All right. Hi Ketsake, Gnarly. Well, you can join my lives or subscribe to my channel and join my lives. I'm doing them every day, and you can practice your drawing skills with me for free. And hopefully, like, it's motivating just to have the schedule set every day where you're drawing while I'm also improving my skills here, you know? There's always more you can do. Like, I don't feel like I definitely feel like I can improve for sure. Yeah? Oh, Akupavi, that's awesome. Okay, so it looks like I should definitely spend a longer time with pencil. Like, I will oscillate, you know, I'll see, because I also feel like I'm getting better at portrait drawing as I'm doing these. So maybe it's just, you know, also me getting better. What makes you like this more? Well, I guess maybe it's just better. Maybe it's just objectively better. I love that you've been here for all 3 portraits, though. I was thinking, like, should I title these with episode numbers? Because it looks like I'm just continuing on with these. And it might be nice to go back and be like, ooh, episode blah blah blah. And then I can literally just be like, I don't know, drawing Sabrina or something. Like, we just give these ladies a random name. What do we feel like her name is? Or I'll just call it portrait drawing episode blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Oh, okay. So you like that. So it's not necessarily that you think I'm drawing her better per se. It's more just you like how she looks. It was really nice having you if you're gonna go, Shadow. I mean, I'm gonna be painting the background, which might be fun to watch. But yeah, I get it. This video is a bit long. You know, you've been with us this whole time. Appreciate it. Oh, dude, guys, we're like 3 likes away from 70. Let's get to 70. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, wait. I think we're about to enter blend tool zone. Blendy blendy. I think we all like the blendy blendy. Alrighty. It's a blendy time. Blendy time. Yeah, see you, Shadow. It was nice having you on here. See you in my next lives. I'm just very focused on the drawing, guys. That's why I'm not talking very much. What the heck? Why is the charcoal not blending? Excuse me. I'm not appreciating that. Is it because it doesn't blend as well on top of pencil? Wait, that's weird. That is so weird. Okay, well, let's keep trying. Because, well, you know, if that's the case, then we have learned something. In which case, next time I'll probably just be using charcoal more. That's unfortunate. It's not blending at all. Okay, so it looks like I have to kind of commit to charcoal or pencil. Weird. Weird, guys. It's okay, I'm still gonna try. Alright, we're so close to 70 likes, guys. Let's go, let's go. While I figure this out. Thanks for all the hearts. Thank you, I feel it. I feel the hearts. I would still say, like, even though this video has been going on for longer, that this actually drawing felt really smooth to me. And also, like, even though I'm not able to blend this charcoal so well, like, it still was a smooth, like, I feel like I improved a little bit here overall from previous days. Also, like, the way I sketched her overall on the side, that also happened way smoother than yesterday. But I think there'll just be days where it feels smoother than other days as well. Just a little disappointed in the fact that you can't blend the charcoal out as well as I thought you could. Like, that's a little bit disappointing, but okay, I'm missing out on all the chats, folks. Okay. Let's just do the hair and call it a day, and then we're gonna do her background. And then I'll go over you guys' messages briefly. Yay, 68 likes. We're so close, guys. We're so close. So close. It's not blending. It's very disappointing. Well, I think it's just gonna have to be that way then. It looks like it. Okay. Still like that the black did bring a little bit more depth to it. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of eraser. And voila. Voila. Okay. I see you guys writing, but I'm not actually reading it. I'm just trying to finish this within time so we can also do the background. And, you know, I don't think she's perfect, but I definitely think, I know it's not about perfection anyway. It's just about learning the tools, and I think I learned something today, which is, I guess, it's kind of difficult to put charcoal over pencil. But yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, Grace is asking. Yes, I'm a beginner. I just started drawing today, actually. Okay, so guys, oh, we're at 70 likes. That's cool. But also, it's time. It's time to pick a color for the background. And we're also going to, I'll show you guys the previous drawing so you can see. This is day 5. Is it day 5, I think? Or day 4? 1 second. Okay. So it's not perfect, you can see, but it's still fine. So basically, yesterday we did these 2 backgrounds, and today we're doing the background for this one, and I also want to do the background for these 2 guys. I think that would be cool. So how about we start with the background here? I want to do, wait, let me see. So I want them all to be different. I think I want this to be a yellow background and this one like a pink or orange background. Okay, so I'm gonna pick out. Oof. I might just pick the one that I think is gonna work though. Let's see. So maybe this one. It's a bit boring, but so it's the first choice. Or yeah, and then I think orange for this one. This seems to be an orange background type of look. Let me see. Or we do, yeah, I think pink will be for the one that we just did today. I'm basically picking colors here. You can see. Maybe red could be nice. I'm not sure though. Maybe that one. Shopping with paints. What do you look for when shopping for paints? I do care about quality, and that's just because I have experience with good quality and bad quality, and it really does make a difference. I recommend this brand, to be honest, Amsterdam. It's difficult because there are just so many brands out there. You kind of have to test things out and just try it out for yourself for the most part. So I'm just picking out some shades that I think would look good, because I'm also considering the sequence of the pages and stuff like that. We already did that. Yeah, I think maybe just to start off, I think either one of these 2 is going to look good for the drawing on the right side. So that's what we're going to do now first, and then we will choose for the other one, which I'm leaning towards a yellow color for now. But let's just first get one thing out of the way because we're running out of time. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go. I think I'm just gonna use this. Wait, do I want this one? I like this one more. This is slightly darker. Or red, as one of you guys. Okay, we can do red, guys. We can do red for this one, okay? Because she's giving, I think it'll make it a little bit interesting. So I'm listening to Okupavi's suggestion. So, you know, I normally would put this on a plate or something, but can't be screwed. So we're going for it. We're going for it. I'm just going to put the paper here in case. I actually took a little too much. We didn't need that much. But maybe we can just give it a little texture. Hey Shadow, you're right in time for the background paintings. I got a little too much paint on my brush, so we're just doing a little texture. It's hard not to get it onto the other page. Okay, I think this is cool. Maybe I actually just minimize her hair a little bit. Drag it down a little bit more. Voila. Voila. I didn't even need any more paint than what I had initially on the brush because I just took way too much. Yeah, I think it's nice to cover the bottom as well. Just in terms of the rhythm on the artwork. Okay. That's kind of cool. I like it. I'm all quiet now because I'm so focused. Okay. That's beautiful. I'm gonna go wash this brush. So do you choose type of paper? It seems pretty robust. Yeah, I usually go for the sketchbook papers, like the thicker papers. They tend to be pricier, but it's worth it, I would say. Yeah, so I usually go for, like, you know, the more milligram, the more gram, the heavier paper, heavy duty papers. No, I don't think about backgrounds. It's something I decided to do yesterday, so it's a very new phenomenon. I kind of want to use this yellow one for this one, or an orange one. I don't know, I'm not really feeling the orange so much though. Oh no, it bled into the next pages. It's okay. We will just cover that with other. I'll just make it a little bit less thick. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just repaint it, but I think I want to make this a little less weighty though, because it's a bit intense right now. Sorry guys, I'm like having a hard time multitasking while I'm painting because I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. I hope you can understand. I'll look over you guys' comments in a little bit. I might just like put some more red on here, another layer tomorrow, so we can do another thin layer and then end up covering all the black on the back. Okay. But I think, what color? I think maybe looking at it now, I'm thinking we could do a pink background for this one. Yeah, I think just like it's so nice once you've done the background. I really used way too much paint here. Damn, so unnecessary. And I actually still have a little bit of red on my brush. Yeah? Hey, YouTube. YouTube man. What's up? What's up? We're just doing the backgrounds of the drawings that we were working on the last few days. Ooh. This is a bit tricky though, because her hair is all curly. But she's so pretty. I quite like her. I did her the day before yesterday. It was a good one. This angle is also quite nice to work on. If you guys want to see the process of drawing these guys, you can also look over my channel. I've made it public. So we're kind of running out of time. I'm going to see if I have enough time to do the background for the piece that we did today. And if not, we already did these two. So I think that was kind of exciting and maybe worthwhile to go to the watch the live until the end. And we will then do the background for the drawing we created today in tomorrow's session. Tomorrow I will have to do this a little earlier than today because I have a meeting in the afternoon. It's gonna be hard to wake up. Been having a little bit of difficulty with that part. Such a waste of pink. Okay. It's really pretty though. I don't know, I'm honestly loving like how it looks once you've done the background. I think I'm just gonna have to remove this and put it on like here. It's a little bit of a waste, but it's okay, it happens. Now I know I don't need to take so much paint. Also, these tubes are so small. What shade of pink is that? Good question. I don't know. Is it this one? Quinnock Rose? Quinnock Rose, yeah. And I kind of like that it has a little smudge on it. Maybe I just keep the smudge. I think it's cool. Yeah, I'll keep the smudge. Oh, wait. What the heck am I doing? I forgot about this side. That's hilarious. What? Okay, let's do this side as well. Let's move this over. And oh, what time do I go live? Let me think. So I'm on Japan time, so you're gonna have to do a little bit of a conversion for your time. I'll probably go live at 12:30 Japan time. Something like that. It might be a little bit later, it might be like 1, in which case I just won't be able to do it as long. So I'm gonna aim for 12:30. And you can be prepared with a sketchbook. I think that would be really fun. Yeah, does anyone draw? Actually, good question, Shadow. think it's a good channel to follow if you are an artist for sure. Her hair kind of changed from this process, but I don't mind it. I don't hate it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do the remaining background for the other one tomorrow, because we're running out of time. We're so close to 80 likes, guys. So close, so close. That's cool. That's amazing that you've won contests. Yes, definitely. Are you guys able to share it into my community here on YouTube without me making a post or anything like that? Maybe try it out so that I can like learn how it works, because I really don't know all the features here on YouTube. I'm learning as I go, so that would be really cool to see you guys' work. Especially if you guys do anything while I am drawing, and like that would be really cool. Okay. I think that's it. I'm just gonna put this in the sink real quick. Okie dokie, guys. Okay, so this was not the drawing that we actually drew today. The drawing that we did today was this piece over here, but I need this to dry to do that page. So we have run out of time. I'm probably going to do some more black lines in there just to, I'll figure this out somehow. But anyway, all of these pages are going to be beautiful. And then I'm actually ordering a fixative, so then I will spray all of these so they don't smudge against each other. For now, this is what it looks like. I will also be fixing that up because a little red went on the background, but it's all gonna end up being gorgeous. And I'm super happy you guys were here with me through this process. Damn, just realized it's needs to be, yeah. Anyway, I guess it's not about perfection, even though we do the best we can. Definitely, yes, like and subscribe, guys. Let me see if there's any comments here that you guys, okay. Someone said green background, I missed that. We will do a green background, maybe for the one we did today, the drawing we did today. But I followed, you know, the red suggestion. Latest drawing, the blue you just pulled out was nice too. Thank you so much, Occupavi. It's so nice having you on here with, like, for all these lives. Left think would look cool with blue behind it. Yeah, I mean, this, honestly, this would have looked cool. I initially was gonna do yellow for her, but I think the pink is also cute. 72, yes. Now we're at 78. We got 2 more likes to go, guys. Let's see if we can get there. So do you use or choose any type of paper in particular? Seems pretty, yeah. So I answered that, but I use pretty thick paper in general, and this is like a good sketchbook. I just like how it feels, you know? Paintbrush for the edges. Yeah, I should probably use a finer paintbrush. I was using a pretty thick paintbrush. Oh yes, totally. You guys rewatching my lives does help me with watch hours. User random alphabet. Yes, so the only next step that I need it's actually kind of a big step. So we already have 1,000 subscribers, which like, woo, we got there 2 days ago, 3 days ago, which is so exciting. I'm so happy about that. And now I need 3,000 watch hours in order to create membership only exclusive content. So 3,000 watch hours, that's going to take time, guys. We're not going to get there immediately. I'm being very patient. It gives me time to make my content better. But yeah, it might take a few months, to be honest. It takes time. But if you guys are rewatching my lives and maybe using them to hone your skills, that definitely helps with the watch hours. Thank you so much, BPFR, for the new subscription. But yeah, you guys, if you think you suck, you can just draw with me and then hone your skills together, right, with me. Because you can see, just like watching me, how I'm shading and, trying it out. You might suck in the beginning, but if you keep doing it, like over time, you'll get better, trust me. Yes, I'm in Japan, J Fresh Beats. I won some contests when I was younger. I haven't applied for any contests, since I went full time though. I do have a dog. You can see my dog in my shorts. I'm from Iceland and China. Yes. Thank you, George Pitts. I trust my intuition more than perfection. Absolutely. Great affirmation. Yes, don't overdo it with yeah, exactly. Just like let it be imperfect. Can we get to 80 likes though? I'm really uncomfortable when I see the number 78 or 9, or like when we're at an 8 or 9. I feel like we might as well just get to the 0. Perfection does kill curiosity, totally. So it's about finding a balance. I still suck. It just takes time, guys. I promise. Like, practice makes better. And that's the whole point. Like, for instance, hey, we got 1,000 subscribers, but now I'd love to get 3,000 watch hours. I could just give up right now because it's like, we have ways to go before I can get there. But no, I'm just gonna little by little. It's about the everyday process of it, and also like I get to interact with you guys and we get to like make our community, just like build a community here slowly but surely, and I feel like that's just like a way better process. So you don't want to get good immediately, you want to take time, okay? And I think that's all part of the process. So anyway, you can see my nails for the last time here because they're pretty awesome. Yeah. Thanks, Shadow. I wanted you guys to to know that I care so much about you being here with me. Someone removed their like though. I want to get the 80 back. and then I will basically be heading out. We're exactly at the limit for me today. I need to literally leave as like I actually needed I don't know if we can get to 80 because I only see 79. But I do have to go. The likes is just for fun because it's sort of like a game. It's like seeing the numbers go up. But honestly, the important thing is that you guys are here and that I was able to offer you value. Oh, yay, we're at 80. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys so much. And I'm going to be here again tomorrow. I'm going to aim for earlier. It's been so difficult to wake up though, but I'm going to aim. Because honestly, if I can't, it would have to be really late because of the meetings I have tomorrow. But I appreciate all of you so much. If also, let's see what you guys are writing here. The people who are subscribed to it will go try to build. Yeah. Also, don't put the end result before the journey. If you don't enjoy drawing or drawing for painting's sake alone, then maybe you just like the idea of being an artist. Yes, Occupavi, 100%. And there's lots of people like that out there. They'll dress like artists, but if you see what they do, they're not really making any art, right? And if you don't, tomorrow we'll post and it will become, yeah. I'm literally reading the comments right now, but if you want to unsubscribe, that's fine. I'm gonna continue to provide as much value as I can, and this is gonna be good vibes on here, guys. Okay, so this was it for today, and tomorrow we'll do the background and also make another drawing and continue this portrait series. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here with me. Ciao, bye, ciao. And yes, no drama. No drama. All right, so much love. Bye, bye, bye.